Welcome to yoga. Today we'll start at the top of the mat, hands at heart. Let's begin. Sun salutation A. Take a deep inhale, sweep the hands high above the head. Reach up, grab your right wrist, take it over to the left. Inhale, center. Exhale, other side. Inhale, center. Take a back bend. Inhale, center. Exhale, fold in. Halfway lift. Palms down this time. Take the feet back. Find plank for me. Draw the shoulders over the wrists. Nice strong plank. Or drop to the knees, you choose. And lower down, elbows in. Before you hit the bottom, release the toes. Sweep the chest up. Draw the shoulders back, look up. Good, curl the toes, hips high, down dog. 5 breaths. Press back with the hands, paddle the heels if you need. Your body. Shake the head. Come high on the toes, walk, step to the top of your mat. Halfway lift, fingers can be in line with the toes or on the shins, you choose. And fold in. Inhale, we come all the way up. Nothing smashed that time. Palms touch, bringing them down, find center. Breathe. Last round, we take it up. Grab the wrist, take it over. So you start to flow with the breath. Inhale all the way up. This is why yoga is considered a moving meditation. Reach up, open out. Inhale, lengthen. Swan dive in. Halfway lift. Palms down, feet back. This is your vinyasa transition, as it's called. Lower down, sweep through, draw the shoulders back, curl the toes, hips high. 5 breaths. Drawing the heels down towards the mat, pushing the mat away. Come high on the toes. Walk, step, float. Top of the mat. Halfway lift. And fold. Come all the way up. Thumbs to heart. Find your center. Breathe. Take the feet hip width apart, bring the hands down by the sides. It's called Tadasana mountain pose. So it's a nice, strong, grounded pose. As though your feet have roots. Second warm up. Bend the knees, sink the hips, and sweep the hands up. Take the gaze up. Lift all 10 toes, make sure the tailbone is heavy. Good, clasp the hands to your center. Right elbow, left knee. Take the gaze up and push the hands down. Maybe opening the wings. Good, inhale back to center, stay low. Exhale, other side. Press the hands down, gaze up. Maybe open the wings, that bottom hand. Kind of giving you a little bit more rotation in the body. Inhale, come all the way up. Take a back bend. Maybe zip the hands down the center. Halfway lift. Palms down, feet back. You can always skip and just go straight to down dog. Whatever's in your practice. Or maybe you're just starting a practice. So you got to go with how you feel. But don't be afraid to try things. down dog. Zip the toes together, and on your next inhale, right leg high to the sky. Press back through that left heel. Open out the side body and curl the heel into the bum. Rotate your ankle. Maybe big circle with the knee. Just get some juice into the hips if they're not already super juicy. Take an inhale, point the toe to the sky, look between the hands and bring the foot through. Stay high on that back toe. Slowly gathering your balance, rise on up. Lift the arms up, lengthen up through the sides. Good, crescent lunge. Take an exhale, draw the body forward, take the hands behind. Lower the body down towards the floor. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Nice strong front leg. We're going to fire up and fly. Draw the body down. And try to drop that left hip a little. Slowly start to balance. Draw that left knee all the way up in front and cross it over into an eagle bind. So we try to wrap the toes around, keeping your gaze steady on the floor. Same arm as the top leg. So left arm on top, wrapping the hands, trying to bring the palms together. Good, breathe. Balance, your legs screaming maybe. Slowly release back into warrior two. Left foot goes back, right foot's in front. Dip into warrior two. Gaze at your front middle finger. Good, inhale, palms touch above the head. Exhale, dip in. And again, inhale, straighten the front leg, look up. Exhale. One more time. Exhale. Flip the palm and reverse your warrior. Draw that top hand up and over. Dip into that front leg. Take the gaze up to the hand. One more breath. Rotating. Left hand down. It's called dragonfly twist. Left hand down. Right hand up. Back heel is off the ground. Look up. Stay here, or option is to take side plank. That right hand comes down, that right foot goes back and open out. I'm going to drop down to my knee. This is the easy version. And open out to the side. So if you have wrist issues, do what I'm doing, drop the bottom leg. You can float the knee, but lift up the hips. Good, bring the hand down, flow through your vinyasa to your downward facing dog. Take a few breaths, downward facing dog. Next inhale, left leg high to the sky. Press back through the right heel, open out the hip and curl the heel in, rotate the ankle maybe. Maybe big circles with the knee. Take an inhale, point that toe to the back, and exhale, bring it through in between the hands. Stay high on the back toe. Come on up, lift up through the side body. Crescent lunge. Gaze up to the fingers. Good, exhale. Draw the body down parallel to the floor. Fingers go behind. Good. Squeeze the shoulders together. Gaze down in front of your toe. Good. Firing into that front leg. We slowly lift the back leg and fly. Maybe dropping that hip just a little. Here's where it gets complicated. Slowly start to rise, bringing that right knee through, crossing and binding into eagle. Take the arms out by the side. Right arm on top. Crisscross the hands, palms together. You could take a little eagle dip if you like. It's a balanced pose. Step out to warrior two. Make sure your left toes point forward. Set yourself up. 45 degrees in the back leg. Dip in. Palms touch. Look up. Exhale, dip. Inhale, up. Exhale, dip. One more time. Inhale, up. Just getting you flowing with your breath. Flip the palm, reach forward and reverse your warrior. Gaze up. Dip into that front leg. Take an inhale. Windmill, your right hand down. Dragonfly twist. Left hand opens out. Drop the left hand. Take the left foot back into side plank, opening up to the right. Lifting up the hips, maybe you can play with floating the top leg. You could bind the toes. So much stuff that you can play, or you can just pop your leg down and open up. Take your vinyasa. So you could skip the vinyasa and go to down dog. Want you to just learn to listen to your bodies. How you feel changes day to day. So be gentle with yourself. Know when to push, know when to relax, rest a little. High on the toes, walk, step, float, top of the mat. Halfway lift as we come out. Exhale, fold, and we bend the knees, sink the hips, find chair. And come back up, find center. Step the feet apart, we'll do one more round. Bend the knees, sink the hips, chair pose. Lift all 10 toes. Hands to heart, twist left. Open your wings. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, other side. Open your wings. Inhale, center. Come on all the way up, a little back bend. Fold in. No, Bodhi, it's not down dog yet. Halfway lift. Palms down, feet back. Lower down. Now we need a down dog. Zip the toes together, right leg high to the sky. Curl the heel into the bum if you'd like to flip your dog. You take that top leg all the way over until it finds the ground. You can drop your bum down and use the feet like a springboard. Open out. Flip it back and exhale, bring the foot in between the hands. You're ready to rise on up. Crescent lunge. Exhale, draw the body forward. Thunderbolt. Now fly. Draw the body down. Come on up to eagle. So draw the knee through, wrap it on top. And dip down. Balancing, steady gaze. Open out, warrior two, step the foot back. Slowly dip into warrior two. Inhale, hands clap. Exhale, dip down. Inhale. I'm so hot. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Flip the palm, reach and reverse. Release, dragonfly twist. So left hand comes down, you rotate and revolve over. Drop the hand. Take your right foot back and open out the other side. Side plank. Hold. Lower the hand. Take your vinyasa. I'll meet you in down dog. So it kind of neutralizes the spine, your vinyasa. From down dog. Left leg high to the sky. Curl the heel into the bum. You can rotate your ankle or you can flip your dog. I'm just going to stay here on this side of my body. Point the toe behind, look between the hands. Come on through. Stay high on the back toe and rise. Exhale. Draw the hands behind. Strong. Now fly. Slowly starting to balance. That right knee drawing all the way through, crossing over, eagle. Take your right elbow underneath, palms together, and kind of curl up like a pretzel. Take an inhale, step out to number 2, warrior 2. Inhale, palms touch, exhale, dip in. Keep that gaze on the front middle finger, keeps the mind active in the gaze point of drishti. Good, reach and reverse, reach, draw back. Windmill the hands all the way down to dragonfly, back heel off the ground. Left hand comes down, left foot goes back, open out. Side plank. Take your vinyasa. Ow. Got bracelets in my palms. Curl the toes, hips high. 5 deep breaths. These are going to feel good. So lock into that ocean breath. Come high on the toes, walk, step, float to the top of the mat. Halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come all the way up. Mountain pose. Just bring the feet hip width apart. Coming back to your center. Take a deep inhale, reach the hands up. Exhale, fold in. Take your peace fingers to bind your big toes. Take a halfway lift, look out. Exhale, fold in. I want you to think about lifting the tailbone, drawing up on the toes. 5 breaths. Shaking your head if you need to shake your head. Good, release the toes, walk the feet on top of the palms. Toes into the crease of the wrist, draw the weight into the toes. Lift the tailbone and draw the forehead in. Look at your knees. Draw the belly button in, create space to lift. Maybe taking your right hand onto your hip, binding your big toe with your left hand. And a little balance challenge here. We're going to slowly see if you can lift your foot off the ground. Ooh, hover it. And now begin to stand. If you don't have the toe bind, just take hold of the knee. It's just to warm up these right stabilizer muscles. Slowly bending the supporting knee, lower the foot down. Left hand to the hip. Right fingers bind the big toe. First of all, just play with lifting it slightly off the ground. Oh, just an inch or two, and then begin to stand. So that's quite a tough one, but it doesn't kill us. It just gives us something to play with. Slowly bend the knee and lower down. If you do pistol squats, you could have a play and come down here. Woohoo! Just release the feet together. Halfway lift. Exhale, fold, and come on up. Palms touch. Find your center. So in your yoga practice, you can always break away and do something for yourself. Don't be afraid. Centered, top of the mat, thumbs into heart. Get back to your breath. Take a big wide step out to the right. So your right toes point to the back of your mat. Both legs straight, extend the arms long. Gaze to the front, middle finger. Take an inhale and reach. Allow that front hand to fall down. Left hand reaches up, palms face out, gaze up. Now you can rest your hand on your shin. You could turn your palm in. But I want you to think inhale, lengthen, exhale, revolve, open. And that front inside thigh, rotate it open. Good, gaze down at the big toes on an inhale. Use that hand to bring you up. Slowly rotate the toes back to the front of the mat. So left toes to the front, right toes about 45 degrees. It's bringing the hip around. Extend the hands, take an inhale and reach forward. Let the hand fall. Right hand opens out. Gaze down at the big toe, inhale, come on up, rotate back to the back of your mat. Right hand comes onto the hip, left hand reaches high. Take the gaze up, lift up. Exhale, slowly begin to draw the body forward until that left hand finds the outside of the shin, maybe the outside of the foot. And on an inhale, open out. And revolve open with the right hand. Revolve triangle. Good, slowly. Windmill the hands up and around. Front of your mat. Set up your feet first. Then bring the left hand on the hip, drawing that hip back, reach up with the right. Lengthen up, think about extension, and then drawing forward. Keep reaching. Hand to the outside. Left hand rotates open. Good, inhale, windmill all the way to the side. Take a back bend, 5-star. It's like a reset. Exhale, feet together, hands together. Find center. Take a breath. Next inhale, a big wide step out to the right. Right toes point to the back. Dip into that right knee. Take the right elbow to the right knee. Left hand comes up and over like a swimmer's stroke. Gaze at fingers. Now try to open out. Extended side angle. Keep breathing. Gaze down at the big toe and take your right fingers about 6 inches in front. Fire up and see if you can fly that back leg up and open out to half moon. Soften the leg, drop that back leg down. Come on up, all the way. Rotate the toes back to the front. Dip in to your left leg this time. Left elbow, left knee. Just take that right leg all the way back, pressing the pinky toes into the mat. Lift the hand up and over. Follow the hand with the gaze. Open out a little. 5 breaths. Gaze down at the big toe. Bring the fingers 6 inches in front. Start to balance and open out. Half moon. Soften the leg, drop the back foot. Come on all the way up and around to the back of the mat again. Drop down to your back knee, hands to heart. Now cross your left elbow onto your right knee. Gaze up. You can stay here, or you can make it more active by floating the back knee. Revolved side angle. Full pose, bringing your left hand down, right hand overhead, but you're trying to keep the revolved twist. Good. Windmill the hands all the way up and around. Drop to the back knee. Hands to heart. Right elbow, left knee. Gaze up, maybe float the knee. So always options. Sometimes you want a more active practice. Sometimes you're a little energy lacking, so you just take it easy. Get to know your body and its fluctuations. Leave the fluctuations of the mind to the yoga. Open out. Exhale, just fold in, crown of the head to the ground. Fingers in line with the toes, shake your head side to side. 5 breaths. Hands to hips, and on an inhale, come on up. Exhale, ground down. Take an inhale, open out, clasping the hands behind the back. Take an inhale, push the hands back, shoulders draw together, and exhale, fold in, crown of head back to the ground. Draw the hands off the back. 5 deep, nourishing breaths. Slowly rise. Exhale, hands to hips. Open out. Feet together, hands together, top of the mat. Find your center. Lock in your breath. Lock in your belly button and your energy locks. Bring the hands behind the back, clasp opposite elbows, and take a short step out to the back. So just a short 2 to 3 feet. You can separate your feet a little bit for better balance. Square off the hips and the shoulders. Take a little bend back and exhale. Draw the body forward. Relax the head. Look at your nose. It's called pyramid pose. Relax your head. Inhale, come up. Slowly rotate opposite side. Keep your arms where they are. Square off the shoulders and hips. Take a back bend. Exhale, draw the body forward. Slowly rise. Feet together, hands together, top of the mat. Find your center. A little balance. So take your right foot into tree pose. You can either stay low. If your balance is off, you can also find a wall. Draw the heel in. Draw the hands in. Find center. Maybe hands reach up. If you keep a gaze point directly in front of you, helps your balance. Open out. Maybe finger and thumb together. Good. Inhale, come all the way up. Come back to center. Release the foot. Take an inhale and exhale it out through your mouth. One more time. Good. You're not dead yet. Seal the lips. Hallelujah to that one. Other side, setting yourself up, finding what works, and there's often an imbalance. So one side of your body is often maybe balancing better than the other. Maybe one side of your body stronger than the other. Observe. Take an inhale, reach up. Maybe open out. Come back up and draw the hands back down, slowly, through center. Feet together, hands together, back to center, top of your mat. Take an inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold in. Halfway lift. Palms down, feet back, lower down, high to low. Come high on the toes and float the feet through to seated. Or you can just walk forward and sit down on your bum. Your practice. Extend the legs long. Bring the hands down by the sides and press the hands into the mat. Suck your belly button in. Draw the chin in and flex the feet. Maybe so strong that you float the heels off, pushing the mat away. It's called staff pose, Dandasana. You think about lengthening up through the spine. Release the heels, reach the hands up. Inhale, lengthen, stack those vertebrae. And exhale, draw the body forward. If you can, take your peace fingers and bind your big toes. Grab your ankles or just grab your shins or your knees. Take a halfway lift, so try to draw the chest up. Exhale, fold in. Let the head come down. Slowly release. Bring the hands behind you, fingers point to your feet. Draw the feet in and take an inhale. Lift up the hips. Take the gaze back. Press through the heels. Reverse tabletop. If your neck is tight, you just keep the gaze neutral. Good. Slowly lower down. Extend. Left leg in front. Draw the right sole of the foot into the inside thigh. Take an inhale, reach up. Exhale, slowly fold forward. Twisting to the outside. Grabbing the outside of the shin or the ankle or the foot. Take an inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold in. Slowly rise. Same shape, other side. So drawing left sole of the foot right in. You might need to take the flesh from underneath your sit bones. Reach the hands up. Exhale, fold. Take another inhale to lengthen. Get a bit more space and exhale, fold. Head to knee pose, Janu Shirshasana. Slowly rise. Extend the legs long. Drawing the right foot, the right heel out towards the hip. Take two fists, place them in front of the feet. Place them in between the thigh and the foot. Just to measure. Take your right hand behind and bring the heel of your wrist into the spine. So it's kind of like supporting your spine. Bottom straight leg, walk it forward an inch or two and flex it, make it strengthened and active. Reach up with the left, lengthening the spine before we ask it to twist around to the right. Take the chin down. You can inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist a little more, and don't forget that bottom leg, active, strong. Slowly release. Extend the legs long. Then draw the left heel in. Measure the 2 fists. Then walk that straight right leg forward. Left hand behind, right hand high. Lift up. Exhale. Rotate, twist. Try to get the elbow to the outside of the knee. Or you can just hug the knee in. Now flex and activate that bottom leg. Gaze over the shoulder, chin down. Slowly release. Draw the heels in towards the bum, hands by the side, and lift the feet into boat pose. Come round here. Good, now maybe extending the palms up. You got 3 breaths left, maybe even extending the legs up. I nearly fell over there. So activating the core, lifting up through the chest. Cross the ankles, bring the hands by the hips and just lift the bum off for one. Lolasana. Good. Soles of the feet, bring them together. Draw them in towards the body and open the feet like a book. Take your elbows into your knees and slowly press down. You can take an inhale to try to lengthen if you like. Exhale, fold in. Now just let the hands go. Palms face up, just let go, no pushing, elbows are soft. Slowly rise. Draw the knees together and find your way down onto your back. Keeping the knees bent, just bring the palms down by your sides. On your next inhale, draw the belly button into the spine. Let the tailbone start to tilt. Let it go. So by pressing through the heels and lifting up onto the shoulders, keep your head exactly where it is. Don't look at your phone. Just look up at the ceiling so you protect your neck. Exhale, vertebrae by vertebrae, begin to lower down. Hug the knees into the chest. Give yourself a good squeeze. Release the feet. Back to your mat. Extend the hands out like airplane wings. And just allow the knees to fall over to the right. Gaze over the opposite shoulder. Draw the knees through center and allow them to fall over to the opposite side. Gaze comes across the body. Come back through center. Extend the legs long, reach the hands over the head. Good morning stretch. Inhale and exhale, just bring the arms down by the sides, palms face up. Take rest. Taking a deep, deep breath into the lungs and maybe reaching the hands above the head. Point the toes and draw the knees in. Give yourself a squeeze. Just rolling onto your side. Pressing up to seal in our practice. The light in me honors the light in each and every one of you. Namaste.